Have you ever wondered what are the most significant moments in history? Let's start at the very beginning with the dawn of civilization. Imagine a world before cities, before nations, before the hustle and bustle of modern life. Picture a time when humans lived as nomads, wandering the earth in search of food and shelter. This was our reality for thousands of years, until around 4000 BC, when something extraordinary happened, the birth of civilization. In the sun-drenched lands of Mesopotamia, nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, our ancestors began to build the first cities. This was no small feat. It marked a profound shift in our way of life, a transition from transient existence to permanent settlements. The nomad became the farmer, the wanderer became the builder. Why is this period so significant? Well, the creation of cities meant more than just having a fixed place to call home. It represented the dawn of community, of society, of civilization as we know it. It allowed for the formation of complex social structures and the specialization of labor. Suddenly, not everyone needed to hunt or gather. Some could focus on building, others on crafting tools, and others still on creating art. And art they did create. The vibrant frescoes, intricate pottery, and detailed statuettes of Mesopotamian civilization stand as testament to a burgeoning cultural identity. These were people expressing their thoughts, their beliefs, their very humanity through the medium of their creation. But the dawn of civilization was not just about art and culture. It set the groundwork for technological advancement. As populations grew and cities expanded, humans began to innovate, to create technologies to support their increasingly complex societies. The wheel, the plow, the written word, these were all born out of the necessity and opportunity provided by city life. It's truly astounding to think about the ripple effects of this period. The establishment of the first cities was a major stepping stone in human history, setting the stage for advancements in art, culture, and technology. This was the dawn of civilization, the beginning of our journey from nomads to city dwellers, and it's a journey that continues to shape us today. Moving forward in time, we arrive at one of the most influential periods in history, the birth of democracy in ancient Greece. As we delve into this era, we see the emergence of an unprecedented political system in the city-state of Athens around the year 508 BC. This epoch marked a significant shift from the traditional rule of monarchs and aristocrats to a system that empowered the common citizen. Imagine a society where the power to make decisions wasn't confined to a select few, but was instead shared among many. A society where your voice mattered. This is what democracy in Athens looked like. It was a radical concept, a break from the norm, a vision for a more equitable political system. And it was here in Athens that this vision became a reality. The Athenian democracy was a direct one, meaning that citizens didn't elect representatives to make decisions on their behalf. Instead, they themselves were the decision makers. They were invited to participate in the assembly, a governing body where critical decisions about public policy, laws, and foreign affairs were made. Every citizen had the right to speak his mind, propose laws, and cast his vote. This system was far from perfect, of course. Women, slaves, and foreigners were excluded from participating, but it was a start, a significant step towards the idea of equal representation and political freedom. The Athenian model of democracy had a profound impact on the world. It inspired the founding fathers of the United States as they drafted the Constitution. It influenced the French Revolution and the subsequent spread of democratic ideals across Europe. It has been a beacon guiding the evolution of political systems around the globe. The birth of democracy in ancient Greece laid the foundation for modern political systems around the world. It was a revolutionary idea that transformed the course of history, an idea that continues to shape our world today. And it all started in a small city-state in Greece over 2,000 years ago. Fast forward to the 18th century, a time of significant change and development, the Industrial Revolution. This was an era when human society took a giant leap forward, fueled by a series of groundbreaking inventions and innovations. The Industrial Revolution marked the transition from hand production methods to machines, from an agrarian economy to one dominated by industry and manufacturing. One of the most notable developments during this period was the invention of the steam engine. The brainchild of inventors like Thomas Newcomen and later James Watt, the steam engine was a game changer. It was a catalyst for change, a force that powered machinery, locomotives, and ships and revolutionized transportation and industry. The steam engine was the heart of the Industrial Revolution, pumping the lifeblood of progress and innovation throughout the world. Alongside the steam engine, the development of factories was another key aspect of the Industrial Revolution. Factories became the epicenters of production, housing large machines and a growing workforce. These industrial giants churned out goods on a scale never seen before, catapulting production rates and the economy to new heights. But the impact of the Industrial Revolution wasn't confined to factories and machines. It led to the growth of cities, with people flocking to urban areas in search of work. This urbanization resulted in significant social and cultural changes. The world's population boomed and society became more diverse and interconnected than ever before. Moreover, the Industrial Revolution sparked a shift in the global economy. It moved us away from an economy based on agriculture and trade to one based on industrial production and wage labor. This shift laid the foundation for the economic systems that underpin our modern world. So when we look back at the Industrial Revolution, we're not just looking at a period of rapid technological advancement. We're looking at a time that fundamentally reshaped our world socially, culturally, and economically. The Industrial Revolution was a turning point in history, paving the way for the modern world as we know it. Now let's jump to the 20th century, a time when technology began to evolve at an unprecedented rate. The information age. Imagine a world without the internet, without personal computers. It's difficult, isn't it? That's because these inventions have become so ingrained in our daily lives, it's hard to remember a time when they didn't exist. But there was such a time, and it wasn't too long ago. The invention of the internet in the late 20th century was a game changer. It started as a way for military and academic institutions to communicate, but it quickly expanded beyond those boundaries. Today, the internet connects us all, regardless of location, age, or background. It's our primary source of information, our platform for communication, and our marketplace. Parallel to the internet's development was the invention of the personal computer. In the past, computers were massive, expensive, and exclusive to big corporations and the military. However, innovators like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates saw the potential of bringing this technology to the everyday person. They wanted to make computers accessible and affordable for everyone, and they did. The personal computer revolutionized the way we work, learn, and entertain ourselves. It democratized access to information and technology, making us all equal in the digital world. These advancements didn't just change the way we communicate or work, they changed the way we live. We can now connect with people from all corners of the world, learn about different cultures, and access information at our fingertips. It's made our world smaller and at the same time vastly expanded our horizons. The information age is still in full swing, and technology continues to evolve at a rapid pace. From artificial intelligence to quantum computing, the possibilities seem endless. The impact of the information age is far-reaching, affecting every aspect of our lives, from how we shop, to how we socialize, to how we perceive the world around us. The information age has transformed our lives in countless ways, shaping the world we live in today. As we journey through history, we see how each moment has shaped our world and impacted our lives. It's like a grand tapestry, woven with threads of countless events, each thread significant, each thread contributing to the overall design. Let's take a moment to reflect on the historical moments we've journeyed through today. From the dawn of civilization, when our ancestors first discovered fire and invented the wheel, we've come a long way. This was the foundation, the birth of innovation and creativity that set the stage for everything to come. Then we moved to the birth of democracy in ancient Greece, where the concept of people's power was first introduced. The idea that every citizen has a voice, a vote, was revolutionary. It changed the dynamics of governance and society, setting the blueprint for modern democratic systems. Next, we delved into the Industrial Revolution, a period marked by dramatic changes in manufacturing and technology. It was a time of rapid progress that propelled society into an era of unprecedented growth and prosperity. The fruits of this period are still evident today in every machine, every factory, and every industry. And finally, we arrived at the information age, the era we're living in right now. It's a time characterized by the rapid shift from traditional industries to an economy based on information technology. The internet, smartphones, social media, these are the inventions that have revolutionized our lives in ways unimaginable just a few decades ago. So, what's the takeaway from our journey? Well, each historical moment, no matter how big or small, has a ripple effect. It's not just about the event itself, but also about the impact it has on the course of humanity. From the dawn of civilization to the information age, each moment in history has left an indelible mark on humanity. It's these moments that remind us of our past, shape our present, and inspire our future.